What's up, guys? How are all of you doing today? I am Stix.
I am Wiggy.
And today we're going to be answering the questions that you guys asked us in our Q&A video.
All the questions.
As many of them as we can safely answer without killing ourselves if possible.
I would prefer not to die. Just putting it out there.
Okay, we're going to answer them in order of oldest to newest.
Oldest, okay.
And there are a lot of them.
There are a lot of questions.
Like 140.
With multiple questions in
150 or more to see. To be YouTube master is a destiny. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, to start things off, Limshin, why is there sunlight at 10?
Because...
In the morning? You didn't say PM or AM.
I'm just gonna say because...
Is there sunlight at 10 in the morning because 10 in the morning is daytime?
A great answer.
Why do you upload at 10?
Because...
I'm guessing that one is 10 PM.
It takes us too long to edit everything.
Yeah.
Me. He doesn't edit. He does. Just sometimes.
The Blue Ghoul, are you planning to focus your channel on MMORPGs by the time being, I guess for the time being?
Yeah.
And is there any primal game you guys are playing?
We play all the games that we say we're gonna play, so...
By primal, I'm guessing he means any main game that we play. Are you planning to focus on MMORPGs? That is why our name is MMOByte.
Yeah.
We do plan on focusing on MMOs, but we do... Oh, MMORPGs.
Yes.
We plan on other MMOs, like Overwatch and LOL and stuff like that. Just for fun, though, mainly.
Yeah.
And, of course, non-MMO related games as well.
Like when I played Dark Souls, or when he played Skyrim.
Mathimus, will you ever consider playing Lord of the Rings online?
It's on our list of games to try. We just need to eventually play it.
Yep. Will you ever consider playing Creativeverse?
Yes, I have the tab open so I don't forget about it.
Will you ever join the Charmy in Guild Wars 2? We already have.
We already did.
Will you ever make a stream group for us fans? Oh, Steam group, I mean.
Steam group. I didn't actually think of that.
Yeah. Will you ever fix Discord? That's on Wiggy's list of things to eventually not do. As in addition to my questions, here are a few more questions. When will you add moderators to Twitch?
Yeah, that's a huge question. When are you going to put moderators, man?
I figured once we got large enough and needed moderators. When will you add moderators and new channels to Discord? That's a really good question.
I will add a Team Wiggy channel that only Team Wiggies are allowed to enter. But, you know, with my track record of how long it takes me to do stuff, that will be in the eventual months.
From Akio D, how long have you guys known each other and maybe how did you meet?
We've known each other since I was 3 and I'm currently 5, so not that long.
Honestly though, our whole lives.
Yes.
How did you meet? I am around slightly over 5 years older than Wiggy. How we met, she was a little baby, like a year old, and I was like, sup? And her dad was like...
I was like, Wiggy!
Yeah. What am I going to ask you guys?
You're going to ask us a question about asking us a question.
Why wasn't there a MapleStory video in the last 2 weeks?
Answer this one.
Because, well, currently we got behind in Terra because we had to start new characters and we needed a slot of our least favorite game, I guess, to replace it until we caught back up with, and that was MapleStory, essentially.
Yeah.
Our next least favorite after MapleStory is Arcade. How'd your dead mama die?
Hey, how'd your dead mama die?
She took an arrow to the knee and fell down a staircase. She stood up like a champ, and then she ended up, when she stood up, she hit her head on the staircase. Because she fell and she rolled down. She hit her head on the staircase when she stood up.
She was still alive by then.
Cracked her head open. She bled out. Didn't actually die. She was rushed to the hospital, but they were attacked by marauders on the way. And they inevitably turned her into kind of like a cyborg-like, I don't know, cyborg. And yeah, she hunted me down, and I was almost murdered by her. And then I was inevitably saved by a, I don't know what you call it, a person that shot unicorns out of a rainbow gun.
Books saved you? Books killed your dead mama?
No, Books killed my live mama. I made her dead.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
Good job, Books.
You two know someone's going to ask about this. What's the relationship between you two? They're pretty obviously together. We are not. Our relationship is kind of related.
Kind of related.
Like half related.
Yes.
We have the same mother, which is why we look different. I'm half Asian.
I am like Ukrainian.
Full white.
I'm European.
She's full white. Look at her skin
European.
color.
I'm pale because I don't go outside. Okay.
Are both of Kiora Stoner? Are both of you siblings? I'm actually wondering the same. No, they ain't. Stix answer me on the question was, do we look like siblings to you? We got 0 similarities. That is a good point. We do not look at all alike.
We look completely different.
But yes, we are half siblings.
Yes.
Why is it always sunny in your place? I can see through the window. Isn't it winter there?
It never reaches winter.
The last 3 months have been summer.
Yes. It's never
So that's
winter.
why it's so bright. But we don't get winter down in Australia.
It's always 30. That's why it's always so bright and sunny.
How did you guys come up with the name MMOByte for the channel?
It was his idea. He came up with Byte, and we wanted MMO, so it was just kind of like...
We wanted to do MMO videos. We wanted to be like MMO Bomb and MMO HUD and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we're just like...
Okay, everything we thought of was taken, so then we were like... Well, he was like, Byte. And then it was like, oh, put the Y, and it'll be cool.
How did you two meet each other?
Well, as also answered by Stix, he saw me when I was a baby. So,
About 1 year old.
yeah.
Doesn't have to be MMOs, but for each of you, what is your favorite game of all time? Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, favorite game of... The Last of Us. I know it's a more newer game, but The Last of Us is my favorite.
How did both of you get into MMOs in the first place?
Tales of Pirates.
Basically, I was a teen and Wiggy was not. And I started with Morrowind, The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. That got me into like open world kind of stuff. And then naturally, I was like, I want a cool open world game, and that led me to MMOs. So that's essentially how I got into it.
Except the first game that we actually tried was Tales of Pirates, which isn't really... I mean, it's open, but it was like a isometric game. You know, you see from the top. But yeah, that was our first MMO, and that's how he... I just basically did it because he was playing it, and I wanted to be cool when I played it.
This was from Charlie Dominguez, by the way. For most MMOs, what type of player are you in most games? PvEers, PvPers, role players, or a mix of some?
We basically were PvPers pretty much exclusively, but then we decided we wanted to do some PvE stuff, and then we're kind of like...
The three
PvE.
games we played mainly were Tales of Pirates, I guess some of Perfect World, and World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, we were PvPers.
We're PvPers in all three of them.
Yeah, well...
Hardcore PvPers. That's pretty much all we did.
And then we moved on to PvE stuff.
What do you wish to get out of playing MMOs like these? Your end goals and motivations to do so, if you will. What do we wish to get out of playing MMOs?
I want to be the very best. That's what I want to be.
Basically, to just build communities around each of the games that we enjoy. Essentially, is the goal for me.
I want to be the very best. That no one ever was.
Goals, inspirations, and motivations for the channel as a whole.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Our goal is to get as large as this, I guess, will allow us to continue to produce MMO-related stuff, because we have been MMO players since the early 2000s, I guess. Motivations for the channel, just to basically...
We played MMOs before, and then we wanted to...
Yeah, we're like,
it,
if we're spending all our time playing MMOs, then why don't we just film it and see if anyone's interested?
Yeah.
You know?
That's pretty much why we did it, because we played MMOs, just thought we should record it too.
Saber Dirge, why are you guys living in Australia? If that's too personal, it's okay.
Nothing is too personal.
The reason we're living in Australia is because both of us were born here.
Yeah.
And there's nothing too personal.
That's what I said. Don't repeat me.
So we broke up.
What? Is that a question?
Where's the Discord link?
That's a good question. We need to put moderators. If I post it there, then anyone who views the video will get it. And
How old are you guys from Southend?
I am...
22.
I can answer, thank you. 22!
And I'm 5 years older.
Yes.
So,
Do the math
23.
yourself.
How do you come up with the idea of making a YouTube channel?
Well,
from Obu.
We kind of already answered that. We were already playing MMOs, so we were just like, why don't we, since we're spending so much time doing it, why not just record it and see if people liked it? And apparently you guys liked it, so turned out well, I'd say.
Yeah. Rage. Where's the cheesecake?
The cheesecake
is all eaten. Wiggy ate it all.
I-
When is your next Ion stream with the cheesecake? Well, we've done our next Ion stream, but the cheesecake was, you know, we neglected to include the cheesecake. I am sorry. Have you been to any other countries?
Unless
I have. I've been to China.
No, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yeah. I've been to Hong Kong personally. It's where my father's from.
Yeah.
Wiggy has never been outside of the country.
No, I've never been outside this house.
Is Discord going to be a thing for future live streams? Voice Discord. We would like to include it, but it makes it hard to use the content for YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Why is Wiggy's hair pink?
Well, I was originally gonna have blue.
She was born that way. She kind of came out deformed.
Oh, what? Okay. Yes, I was born this way. Born with this beautiful pink hair. You all could be so jelly of my beautiful pink hair. Half pink-ish hair.
How are you so funny? I don't actually think we are. I just, you know, I laugh occasionally at what happens, but, you know, like when you've grown up through quite a bit of your life, this is just kind of normal.
Yeah, do people think they're funny? Like, I don't actually think
Yeah,
they're
like
funny.
I've been on Reddit, right? And people have been like, oh God, I think I'm so funny, you know? And they're like, can you critique this for me? And they're like, some of my strengths are I'm very, very, very funny.
Yeah, like,
I
I feel like it's weird. I'm just me.
If someone asks you to describe yourself, I'm gonna be like
I'm
awkward,
normal. Yeah.
socially awkward, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm kind of weird, a little perverted, I guess you could say.
You wouldn't say that to someone who's like.
Yeah, if they
"Describe
ask, if you're
yourself."
like getting like a psych eval, right?
Oh, well,
and they're like, you have to
who tells the
list
truth
your
there?
you know, things about yourself like that. I'd
Yeah.
be like a little perverted.
I feel like I'm weird, and I'm like
yeah,
kind of like
weird
like, I
and
can't
socially
sit
awkward,
still.
essentially.
I'm always like kind of like moving parts of my body just like kind of like weird. Wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm funny. Yeah, everyone laughs at my jokes.
Where's the Discord?
As I mentioned before.
I will have it flash on the screen for you
Oh,
for like a half second.
Yeah.
If you can catch it, good on you. If not, too bad. We should be guys moderating those H subreddits. Neither of us. It was something that was done a while ago. Are you guys Americans that moved to Australia? It's difficult to make the transition and go through the immigration process if you're an American and an Australian. No, we are both Australian.
Yes.
Born and bred.
Bred and born. I mean, because you have to breed first to be born.
Do you have pets?
Yes, 2.
From
a cat
Ermagerd.
and a dog. The dog is Duke, and the cat is Coco. She is white, and he is a German
And
Shepherd.
yes, I realized that our cat's name starts with a C, and our dog's name does start with a D, but that was not intended.
What?
Coco, she's a cat, and her name starts with C.
Oh, and
Duke is a dog, and he starts with D.
I didn't catch on to that.
What server in MapleStory do you play on? If you accept friends and help in the game. Scadia.
Yeah.
Danelle, why does Wiggy always die in dungeons?
That's a good question. I would like to blame my horrible healer for my deaths. I think that's the reason.
Danelle's a Guild Wars player, which means Guild Wars. Why do you always have so much?
Oh, and because I suck horribly.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And I
She
roll
dies
into AoEs.
significantly more than me.
Mainly from traps.
In Guild Wars, I mean. You die way more than me.
In traps. I'm always rolling into those traps.
What are your professions, IRL, to pay for the MMO bills and sweet gear, like your mics, to keep on playing different games?
I'm a spy. He's a spy. We're both spies.
I'm a pop star.
No, Korean pop star. Yeah, I'm a spy.
Yeah, I'm a
an
K-pop
assassin.
star, actually, not a pop star.
Uh,
Honestly, though, we work for like a streaming portal, I guess you could say, which generally allows us the freedom to sit at our computer and work at our computer.
Thus, the pale complexion I have.
Yeah, so we play games, record, we stream,
Everything's done on our computer. So
and we work all from this very seat.
if the
All from
internet,
this very room.
if the internet dies, we're screwed.
Chaos. Everyone already asked the things I was thinking of asking.
Aw.
Listen, how long is your shortest hair? Multiplied by the width of your computer to the power of the length of Wiggy's lips divided by how many fibers your shirt has subtracted by how much money you spent on bluish things in your whole life. Rage answered, it's 25. How long is it? I'd say it is around 1.23695 centimeters. What city in Australia do you live in? Sydney. How long did you live together? For I lived the first 5 years of my life with my mother and father, and then I lived my 6th year with my grandparents, and then I came back with my mother, who had a new husband, a new guy in her life with Wiggy, and then from that point onwards. So I guess since I'm around 27, we probably lived together for about 20 years. Which of you guys is more lazy, and which of you likes to clean your home? We don't actually clean it. We have people that clean it for us. No joke.
I'm the lazy one. I'm lazy. More lazy than him, which is surprising, I know.
How do you handle and share your household responsibilities with a busy
gaming
schedule?
I don't do anything.
Yeah, we actually have someone to do it for us.
I don't cook.
What are each of your favorite movies of all time?
Favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie.
Good question. That's a very good question.
It's like if you could only watch one movie.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like if you had to have one movie on like a deserted island with you.
Yeah.
The Notebook.
You've never even watched The Notebook.
Okay. Oh, The Goonies.
Then you're just trying to get points with Miss Neo.
I guess I don't have a favorite movie, but one of my favorite movies that I've watched like 18 times, I could still probably watch like right now, go downstairs, probably Demolition Man.
Oh my god, I watched that so
with Sylvester
much.
Stallone and Wesley Snipes and Sandra Bullock.
It's unnatural how many times I've watched that movie. Or
what are each of your favorite Disney movies? Lion King.
The Lion King.
And then Tarzan.
Oh, yeah, Tarzan.
The Lion King.
The Lion King first. The first one, just to clarify.
What are each of your favorite foods? Pizza. It's the most common food we have.
Pizza.
How do you handle dating situations?
I'm a forever alone, so I don't think it really comes up.
Handle them as in...
It's like, hey, what are you doing?
What, like if we're both dating someone simultaneously and we have like all this to do? Currently haven't had that situation arise yet because we've been dedicating pretty much all of our free time to either work or this. So we'll have to get back to you on that one when it happens. Do you know anything about Bulgaria or Poland? Unfortunately, no. I do know that Nina Dobrev is from Bulgaria. And she hot.
Wasn't like that short dude with the weird hat from Poland? Poland? No, I forget his name.
Can you do some funny cosplay streams someday? I mean, you dress up funny and play some MMO with us.
I don't think I'd find something that fits me. I'm a little pudgy.
I would love to do a cosplay stream. That'd be so much fun. Okay. From Ejo. When and what made you start gaming on a regular basis?
The fact that gaming is awesome and you get to do cool stuff in it. I think that's a good reason for anyone to play a video game. Or MMO.
I started playing games when I was a kid because I had a shit in childhood, essentially. And gaming was like an escape. Queen Varda, what do you guys do as your job? Is something like art or web design? What's your dream job? Our dream job is pretty much to just make videos like this, current one, and just gameplay videos and just whatever, and have tons of you guys enjoy it. That's essentially mine.
My dream job is to make a video game. That's my dream job.
And hopefully you guys can play it one day.
Yes.
From N3V2. I'm clearly cool with the both of you and love the both of you. Ha! My cousin Vega. Oh! Nepto!
It's N3V.
Yeah.
I mean...
Because Vega got me to play with you guys at your stream in the Guild Wars and had great fun, by the way. What really got you to start your YouTube channel, though? Stay safe, guys. Maraming Salamat!
Maraming Salamat! Well...
It's probably poor pronunciation of it, but...
Hey, we read it how it was spelt. Okay?
What got you to start the YouTube channel? Because we wanted our gaming to not be pointless.
Yeah.
Spent too many years just playing games. We're like, let's do something.
And see if people like it. And apparently you guys did.
Yeah. Junior, what would be the perfect question for you guys?
You got this one. You got this one.
Okay. The perfect question for me would be T or A.
Perfect question for me would be... What would be the perfect question?
Orlando Competente. What's your favorite level of your air conditioner?
18 high.
18
cool.
high, yeah, because Australia's weather is like 200 degrees all year round.
If you open the window, the heat just seeps through. And
your computer
start
shuts
sweating.
down.
Yeah. That's actually happened. That's not even a joke.
Iban's Phoenix. Congrats on the 15k subs. Now for my super important, serious question. What would it take for Wiggy to turn to Team Carbuncle?
It would have to die, and I would have to take over Team Carbuncle, and then I would rename it Team Wiggy. That's what you'd have to do.
Mackie G, what's your PC setup? Example, graphics card, RAM, hard drive, etc. Here you go. This is my... Well, we both... Wiggy's computer is based off of mine, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you want to just pause the video here, you can see all my... you can see my rig. And if you want to pause it here, you can see graphics card, etc., etc. Hopefully, you know, that's good enough for you. I don't know what to ask, but let's try. What is your favorite game in your childhood in real life, like hopscotch?
Handball. Tennis. Oh, I never played tennis. Handball.
Soccer.
Aww.
Soccer, definitely. Used to play it all the time in school.
I played soccer too, but I wasn't very good at it.
Do you watch anime? If
Yes.
so, what is your top 3 favorite anime?
Code Geass. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I want to say Attack on Titan, but I'm not sure.
I can't narrow down to top 3, but I can list my favorites.
Yeah.
Which are... My number 1 is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. My number 2 is Code Geass. But my number 3 is kind of a toss-up between Death Note.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Guilty Crown, Attack on Titan, Cabanero of the Iron Fortress, God Eater.
God Eater,
Blue Exorcist. Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, Dragon Ball Z, obviously.
Yeah, it's probably like, that's my top pick right there.
I mean, we may have missed some. It's hard just off the top of your head.
Yeah. Are you two together, or
No.
what is between you two?
Half siblings.
Yeah. Second, what school do you have?
I have no schools. I don't own any. That'd be pretty cool if I owned a school. I could name it Team Wiggy.
How long is one moment for you? These are thought-provoking questions. I will say.
There you go. That was a moment.
Can we have a group cheesecake session?
That'd
I guess we can all bring our own cheesecakes and eat them simultaneously.
just be weird. A cheesecake gathering.
Do you know which Japanese movies? Oh, do you watch Japanese movies? If so, what's your favorite movie and favorite studio and favorite director?
Twin.
Are we talking like animated movies too?
I said favorite Japanese movies.
Yeah,
You
so
didn't
animated
mention-
movies like stuff from Studio Ghibli. Like Spirited Away. Spirited Away.
Favorite movie. The Time Girl. The
Girl Who Loved Through Time.
Girl Who Loved Through Time. I really like that one.
Or
That was
if
a
you're
good one.
talking about like live action movies, so real movies that aren't animated, probably shit.
Twin Dragons, Japanese, was that Chinese?
There was I don't remember.
We
name,
don't really
damn
watch
it.
Japanese. Oh, Gantz, the movie.
Oh yeah, the
Gantz
live
movie
action
was
Gantz
great.
movie. The two of them were
Never watched
awesome.
the anime, so I can't say if it did good at the whole conversion. But
Yeah.
the movie was good.
Do you guys watch anime?
Yes.
So what are your favorites? Favorite
Dark.
genres?
Dark action.
Yeah, dark action thrillers, essentially.
Yeah.
Which you could tell from just like 1 minute ago when we listed Attack on Titan, God Eater, Guilty Crown, Code Geass, and Cabanero of the Iron
Did
Fortress.
you see Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
No, but that's not a dark
I mean,
action
it's
thriller.
It's kind of dark. I mean, the second episode.
It's not a dark action
Spoiler.
thriller. It's got some action in it, but it is in no way an action thriller. Oh, Kinutsugu Emiya. Also, Fate, the Fate series.
Yeah,
Fate
that's
Zero
the one I
and
missed.
Fate Unlimited Blade Works.
Not the original one. The original one sucked.
That's why I said Fate Unlimited Blade Works.
I know. I was just pointing it out. I thought it
Do
deserved
you guys ever
mention.
plan to replace MMO gameplay with regular games? It showed that playing video games was more profitable. We're not in it for the money. Otherwise, we would pretty much dedicate all our time to like Guild Wars, Black Desert, and stuff like that. The ones that are more popular on our channel.
We just pretty much just do the games that we want to do. Like, we do want to play some non-MMO stuff, but that's just because we want to play them.
We
and thought
plan
it'd
on
be cool.
cutting out MMOs.
The ones we don't
Not
like.
MMOs as a whole, but
Yeah.
specific MMOs that we're no longer enjoying once we reach endgame.
Exactly.
For example, we know we're going to stick with Final Fantasy 14 and Guild Wars 2. Even though we're at like 53 or 54 or something in Black Desert, we're still sticking with that because we enjoy the combat and we enjoy leveling different classes.
Yes.
Maple Story, we'll play on and off. Arcade, we'll play on and off.
Basically anything that we're not finding too much fun, we'll
cut down on how much we play.
Yeah, and then...
We'll still upload every MMO, but instead of playing it every week, it might be like every month or something.
Yeah.
But we do plan on adding more non-MMO games, yeah, eventually. Because, you know, we want to do more non-MMO related stuff with people on stream, you know? Want to have fun playing stuff like Resident Evil 7 with you guys and more Outlast stuff. Horror games, yeah, and story-driven games that, you know, we can have everyone make decisions together.
Like Life is Strange.
Yeah, have everyone make the choices together, and what happens in the game is a big group decision.
Yeah,
so.
not listening to Ryan. He gives bad advice.
But yeah, do not plan on replacing MMOs. But we do plan on replacing some of them. Like, you know, we're uploading sometimes Maple Story, then sometimes Terra. You know? So, hopefully that answers your question. What is the real story of how you chose your names? Well, the bite from our names is because we wanted it to be recognizable, I guess. You know, when you see Byte Wiggy or Byte Stix, you can pretty much associate it with the MMOByte channel.
Exactly.
But the Wiggy and the Stix...
my name was from my WoW character that I played since I started playing WoW, which was in Wrath of the Lich King. I had a warrior named Itchy Wiggy, and I liked the name, so I was just like, get rid of the Itchy and put Wiggy. That's why. Mine,
on the other hand, is much simpler. I saw someone with I guess like a variant of the word, like that was part of their name, and I was like, you know, the sticks in it looks cool, so I just kind of went with that. It's pretty boring.
So simple.
Pretty boring. Are the chili wiggies going to be a real thing someday?
They would probably taste horrible, and there'd be a candy, or maybe like cheesecake flavored.
No, what it can be is some kind of like a sweet roll, but instead of being a sweet roll, it can be like a chili roll, you know? Really spicy.
It makes you cry?
Yeah. That'd be so cool.
By the time it gets delivered, it would be like bad.
Just want to ask, already asked. Me needs to think. I also hate autopay, so I'll Patreon again in March on my own.
That's fine. You can do it whenever you want.
Yeah. About that fantastic hair Stix. Do you highlight it and gel it to get that volume, or is it naturally highlighted because of the sun?
The volume is normal.
Funny.
That's normal. His hair just does that.
I know. It's pretty much how I wake up.
I mean, the hair color, it was toned, but the volume is natural.
I got it. I have to get it bleached, and
then I
have to get it colored with brown.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not just the sun.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
But yeah, no gel, nothing.
How often do you get your redone? It hasn't been redone yet.
Would you ever go a different color? I plan on going pink for 20K.
My goal, like the hair colors is probably go purple, then blue, unless you guys want me to do something else. I think Crumb wanted me to go white, but we'll see. You guys can, you know, ask me which ones you want me to go, and I'll decide.
Why do you have a dislike for archers and rangers? Basically because in MMOs that I played, I always played a melee character. When we started initially,
like in WoW.
like I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And since I was an avid PvPer in my youth, I would always have a difficult time reaching rangers and archers because their main way of keeping melee off of them was to slow them.
And they're like...
And...
get back here, archer!
I still have PTSD of trying to catch archers in MMOs on a melee. And coupled with the fact that they always seem to absolutely rape magic classes.
Yeah, that was his other class. It was melee, then it was mage. And, you know, couldn't really beat them.
If you were trapped in a game and had to live in it, which game would it be? Sword Art Online!
What? You want to die?
No, because of Asuna.
I would choose a happy, friendly one where no
Hello
one
Kitty.
dies.
Wiggy would be trapped in Hello Kitty Online. I'd be trapped in Sword Art.
I've never even played Hello Kitty. I've never even played that. If I had to choose, I would probably be...
Hello Kitty.
Wait, Sword Art isn't an MMO. I said MMO, right?
Yeah. Oh, trapped in a game. Oh, any game at all?
Any game. Oof. Oh, that'd be so cool. I was gonna say Last of Us, but that's a horrible decision.
Trapped in as yourself, not as a character.
Oh.
I'm not very skilled though, so.
Yeah, like any game is pretty much death for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll trip over and hit my head and die.
A game that would be fun to
When you
exist
respawn.
in though would be like any kind of RPG that you enjoyed when you were younger. So that's like a pretty big amount.
That's a hard question. There's so many games.
Yeah, I
but
guess
if
like
it's me,
a Final
I'm
Fantasy
dead
game or something.
In any of them, I'm dead.
Do you ever feel sorry for NPCs?
Is that because I killed an NPC in Dark Souls? That was Ryan's fault. And no, I don't.
Or because they have no emotions? Is that why we'd feel sorry for them?
Or maybe they do have emotion. They just, you know, they don't.
I feel
display
sorry
it.
for the ones in Arcade because they always speak to me in Korean and I don't understand it. Both favorite color is blue. Or blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Yeah. I'm not copying him. It's the same.
If you had to ride in a car for 8 hours listening to one type of music, only what would it be?
Linkin Park. The old music. In the end.
Okay, me personally,
Crawling in your skin.
probably
These wounds, they will not heal.
K-pop because I'm a K-pop star.
I would murder him.
Okay, I'm kidding. I probably have I'm a Banana on an 8-hour
Oh, that would
loop.
be awesome. What about
Or
the
the He-Man.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, seriously though, I would not have it on a
Yeah.
loop. But I would probably have like I wouldn't pick a style. I would actually a type of music, the like really dramatic music from
What about
something.
from Attack on Titan or like?
That's what I said. Really
Cavalier?
dramatic
Oh.
music from, and I was about to say
Oh, okay.
one of
Continue,
those.
continue.
Lily Parks. Who is the most fabulous? Stix, Wiggy, Fluffers, aka
Oh,
Reptar,
Fluffers.
Crumb, or Bolskia?
Oh, that's tough between Fluffers.
Reptar is quite fabulous.
Bolskia is pretty fabulous too.
Yeah, Bolskia is pretty good. No,
Like, if it's
unfortunately, not as good as Reptar.
This is so fabulous.
Reptar kind of blows everyone out of the water in terms of fabulousity.
I'd say Fluffers if it's all of us, but if
And then
it's
me.
between us, it's
Fluffers
more
and then
fabulous.
me.
Yeah,
And if Fluffers ain't there, then me.
yeah. I agree with that.
What are the consequences of questioning Wiggy logic?
Probably just like a punch to the arm, smack to the back of the head.
Basically, if you question Wiggy logic, you'll find yourself in a never-ending loop of insanity because there is no understanding Wiggy logic.
That's not true.
How do you survive in Australia?
Don't go outside.
Pretty much. Everything wants to kill you.
Why do you wear clothes? Because
That's a
it
good
keeps
point.
me warm from the air conditioner because I don't go outside.
Yes.
Why does Wiggy die so much?
No, why does Wiggy die so much?
Wiggy dies so much because Wiggy
She sucks.
sucks.
Why am I so nosy?
Because you have a nose, obviously.
Yeah. Why is cheesecake not featured on every stream?
Because I would die or I'd be incredibly
Lactose
fat.
intolerance. Wiggy already poops a lot, so... There are multiple people that can testify to this. Vega,
Ryan
Tide.
is just saying that.
Vega can testify to it
Vega
too.
will say anything for you.
He's a loyal companion.
Neptune's on my side.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
We'll see. Why is Capri such a fun person?
I don't know. She just emanates awesomeness.
I know.
Like, you can't really explain.
If you enter a room with Capri, everyone would just look at her and be like, ah.
Exactly. And just crack, like, something really funny. Just say something incredibly funny and probably perverted. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
that's why. It's partial perversion is why she's so awesome. Want to stream a little earlier so that Dory can play?
We did. We changed it so Dory could play with you. You were there.
Yeah. Unless you weren't there. Unless
What,
the
so-
rage posting now is not the rage from the stream.
Oh my god.
Are you guys a couple dating or something like that? I agree you both don't look like siblings.
No,
Yeah,
we're
I know we
not.
don't. It's because I'm half Asian and she's half white.
I'm
and-
European.
She's half white and half white.
That's the teeth.
Also, Revelation Online has finished closed beta testing 3. When it goes into open beta, how often will we play? Every
It
week.
depends. Oh, okay. Every week. Don't
We'll
pay attention.
we'll probably stream some of it too.
Yes.
Are you planning on giving us a house tour?
No.
We...
No.
The cleaner does not do a good enough job to be able to give a house
This is the
tour.
only
But yes,
decorated
yes.
part of the house.
Once it is clean enough, I will use my beautiful camera to...
You're a beautiful camera?
Yeah, I bought it.
But I was there.
No, you weren't.
I mean, I was there long distance.
How old are you guys? 22, 27?
22. I know.
What is the game Wiggy dies in the most? Blade and Soul,
Blade
Wiggy
and
dies
Soul.
in a lot. Like, holy shit.
Only because I didn't change my soul shield. I believe that's what it's called. I think I died
also
about 20
Guild Wars
times.
2.
Yeah, but I think I...
Any dungeon, any boss fight.
I mean, I've died less in that than Blade and Soul.
Final Fantasy 14, you've died a decent amount as tank.
Yeah, but that's...
Because she wears, like, non-tank gear.
I changed my gear! God! Get off my case!
What else? Arcade, don't really die in that. It's kind of easy.
Arcade's just a cinch. It's just boring.
Ion, we used to die a lot prior to 40.
Now that we have our compadres, we do not die. We have, like, a cleric, a chanter. We have,
Maple
like,
Story,
healers.
Wiggy has died so many times in.
Only at the beginning.
Like the first... You can pretty much look at the first 7 videos and see how many times she died.
Yeah, I'm usually on the thumbnail as a little ghost.
Yeah. What is love?
Looking at both here.
Reptar is love. Reptar is life. Oh, you guys are big enough to have trolls. Well, they suck. Questions. How old are both of you?
22.
27. Favorite genre of movies and music. Favorite genre of movies. Action thrillers or horror.
Just action. Like if you put action, I like a lot of action.
Favorite genre of music.
Anime. My favorite music is from anime. And if, like, minusing that, I don't really like a lot of music, so it's hard. Like, pop, I guess.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Taylor Swift. That's
Favorite colors, blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Are you getting a P.O. box?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Don't worry.
Yes, we are.
Why you no Discord
We'll
link?
flash it. Don't worry.
Yeah, if you didn't catch it already, we'll attempt to reflash it. Congrats on hitting 15,000. You guys are awesome. Be surprised if you didn't have at least 50,000 by the end of next year. Okay. The only question I have that won't be asked like a million times in the comments is, what is the worst case of nerd rage in MMOs you've ever personally witnessed? We had a tank.
That one.
I think 2 weeks ago in a Palace of the Dead in Final Fantasy 14 that got so pissed off that our healer wasn't DPSing enough that he pulled everything he could and wiped us all and wasted almost an hour worth of our time.
We got nothing. He didn't get anything. No one got anything. He could have literally just... We were at the end. There was also the one...
Then there was the one yesterday.
Black Mage
There
all like...
There was a DPS in the dungeon. He was not happy that we were... struggling a little with Brayflocks, a dungeon in Final Fantasy 14.
I put a cross-class skill on, so my skills were in cooldown, and I didn't know about that until after I did it. So then they pulled the boss without me, so it's, you know, his fault anyway. And then I couldn't take the aggression. He dies, he revives, and it's like, you guys suck. You don't even know how to play. And I'm like, well, my things were in cooldown, and even if I did know how to play...
I carried that fight so hard.
Yeah, and you know, the funny thing is, we did better without him.
Yeah, the dungeon actually got a lot easier without him. But I managed to continue DPSing with my dots while running around healing, and I managed to take off the last 5% of the boss's health.
I did die, but that's okay.
Also, in an Elder Scrolls Online video where we reported someone for having a mount when I wanted a mount.
Why do you always say we? I had no part in that.
And then I reported Wiggy, because Wiggy sucks.
Well, you reported me first.
Okay, yeah.
Bag.
And literally got to witness about 40 different people raging so hard that I was pretty much the worst kind of scum to have ever existed.
You are the worst type of scum that ever existed.
When I was in college, there were mobs of people in the same guild that would gather in the cafeteria and dorm room for WoW sessions. Wow. One night, everyone was jolted by the guild leader screaming, "I'll fucking kill you!" and chasing his guildmate IRL because he calls it dungeon wipe.
That sounds horrifying and awesome at the same time. Like, it'd be awesome to think about it, but it probably wasn't great to be a part of at the time.
First, congrats on 15K.
Thank you, Books!
Since everyone already asked the most major questions, my question to you is, if you guys are not siblings, not saying you're not because I don't know, but are living together, how and where did you guys meet? We already answered that. Adrian, Wiggy, your style is so cute.
Oh, thank you.
I guess my question for the Q&A would be, how did each of you individually come to like games? What was the first game that made you go, oh yes, this is what I love? It sounds a little perverted, but I swear I didn't mean it
because you were
as
like,
such.
oh yes, this is what I love.
I think that's two questions, but what the hey, trying to find out the story of why it all started for you. Why did you start playing games?
Because you were playing it.
Well, there you go. That's why Wiggy started playing games.
That's the main reason.
I started playing games because, like I said earlier in the video, not the greatest childhood. And because I did not have a great childhood, my only escape was video games. I worked hard for my very first PlayStation 1. And
Chores.
yeah, doing shit for people. Nothing perverted, nothing weird like that. But, you know, favors for people for money.
You just made it seem perverted. Chores.
I did things for grown adults as a child for money that got me a PlayStation.
You're making it weird. Chores.
Jobs. I was a
you were child
labor. Yeah,
oh, wow.
I did child labor.
Yeah, child labor.
Essentially. And I bought a PlayStation 1. I got Resident Evil as my first game. I literally shit myself that night since I played it at night because I did not know what to expect. I shat myself so hard that I had, my bed was stained. And from that point onwards, I was like, oh yes, this is what I love. Not shitting myself. But, playing games like that.
I played it because he was playing video games, and then I wanted to play video games, and then I played video games, and that's pretty much, it's not
What was the first game that made you go, yes, this is what I love? Resident Evil 1, my very first game.
And that's because it was your very first game.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, what have I been missing out on?
I don't remember the game that was like that for me.
Fable.
Right, yeah, the first Fable. I love that one. Yes.
Fable 2 is what got Wiggy started.
No, but Fable 1. I love Fable.
You played Fable 2, and then you
went
back.
I went played,
Fable 1, and you're like, oh gosh, this is so much better.
Yeah, yeah. So I played Fable 2. It was for the Xbox. Never get an Xbox again.
What is your favorite song and group? One Direction. Duh.
You take that back.
Okay.
You
favorite.
Disgusting piece of garbage. You have stupid hair.
No, ugly hair. Ugly hair is the insult.
You have ugly hair. I almost nailed it.
Well, you look like a man. You look manlier than I do. My favorite song, like of all time, I'm a Barbie Girl by Aqua, I think their name was. I kid you not, like that was stuck in my head for literally my entire childhood.
You've been constantly singing the Kill La Kill song, constantly.
Life is plastic.
Shut up!
Okay.
He's constantly singing
And what
the
is
Kill
your
La
favorite
Kill
group?
song. Favorite group?
Big Bang. Wiggy's not up to date with current events.
Okay.
Big Bang is amazing. I'm sure a lot of you in the comment section will agree that Big Bang
I feel like you're being
rocks.
sarcastic.
What's your favorite song group?
Song group,
Ooh, new updates are available.
Nano. Like
Nano shit.
No, Nano. I think her name is Nano. It's
Nano
Japanese,
shit.
but she speaks in English.
She's American.
Yeah, she's an American who sings Japanese songs, but also in English. So it's like, it's weird. She's got great music.
Congrats, good work is being paid. Next up, 100K. Go, go!
Woo!
Thank you, Horatio. Chance, congrats on 15K for questions.
Thank you.
What was the first video game you ever played? Resident Evil 1.
Video game, I guess Fable 2.
What was the first game you ever played together?
Tales
Baldur's
Fire.
Gate.
Oh, Baldur's Gate. Yep.
Also, what is a random, weird, or interesting fact about yourselves?
I have a longer second toe.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Oh, what?
Okay. Weird thing about me.
Oh, he can crack all his fingers, like, in multiple ways.
I can crack each of my fingers in like 5 different ways. I can then crack my wrists, my elbows.
If you pull his arm, his elbow can come like out, and his arm stretches further. It's like, it's weird.
And then I can crack my shoulders,
I know, because
my
I pull
shoulder
him a lot.
blade.
I pull him.
I can crack my neck.
He's very cracky.
My upper back, lower back, my legs, my toes. I can't crack my feet, unfortunately. It's pretty much the only part of my body. Oh, and my nether regions, they don't crack either. I've never tried actually.
That's what I'm about to say. Have you tried?
But I fear trying, to be honest.
Oh no, I broke my penis.
Joey, what are you two?
I am a Lalafell.
We are big people. How did you two meet?
Also answered already. Do you intend on keep playing Guild Wars 2 after the
level cap? Definitely.
Yes,
it's why
definitely.
we're making our char characters, dude.
Is Wiggy naturally geeky, or is she really girly and cool off camera? No.
Wiggy's actually really tough off camera. You don't even know. She walks around all masculine and stuff. Right? Like, if we were in a prison, I'd hold her pocket. Essentially.
This is the normal me. I'm kind of like.
Is Wiggy nearsighted or farsighted?
I am nearsighted. I cannot see past here without a blur. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but like.
Is there any Stix and Wiggy fanfic yet? Hopefully not.
That'd be weird. There is a comic, like a comic strip from Dark Senpai. It's of me falling. It's a really cool picture. You should have a look at it.
Hey guys, it's your favorite person, Ryukide here. My question for both of you is, what genre of video game are you worst at in terms of skill?
Platform.
Platformers.
Platform.
So you can get Wiggy playing a load of that on Twitch.
No. Why didn't you read the end? What?
Because I had it worse from that troll. He called me a virgin. I know. For me, am I allowed to?
Yes.
As me and Wiggy were discussing video game music earlier today, what is your favorite video game soundtrack?
The
most memorable one is probably the Legend of Dragoon soundtrack.
Yeah, that one.
One of my personal favorite soundtracks is the Kingdom Hearts one.
It has a lot of good music.
I think Kingdom Hearts 2 soundtrack, actually, not one. Or the general Kingdom Hearts soundtrack from literally every Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah.
Fat Larry here. How do you guys do it? We push really hard.
Wow!
We push really hard and we achieve things.
You're just like...
Did you buy Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns yet when it went on sale?
Yes.
Yes, we did. You guys like Rooster Teeth's Ruby? And if so, who's your favorite character and or ship? We do like Ruby. My favorite character is... I haven't watched much of the beyond the first season personally.
I know it was a while ago.
My favorite character is... who's the blonde one again?
W?
The blonde one. I don't remember her name.
Of course he'd pick that one.
There's a reason why I like her. I'm sure some of you guys can guess.
She's wearing a skirt and you can see her panties. And she has boobs that aren't small like Ruby.
Do you plan on playing Ruby Grim Eclipse? I don't know. I've never heard of it, but we'll check it out and see maybe. What are your most hated movies and songs? Let It Go! Is one of my favorite. One of my most hated songs. I don't hate music. Pretty much you just click play on something and I can dance to it. I can get down and dirty.
My favorite is like... What
are your most hated movies? The Notebook.
You never even watched it. How can you hate something you've never watched?
Because of who it has in it.
Wait.
I don't know who it has in it.
What? I hate this movie because
it has a guy and a girl, and they do stuff that doesn't personally interest me. Okay, it triggers me. It triggers me so hard. Triggers me so goddamn hard that I hate it. I love this guy's having a lot of fun. Keep it up, guys. Team Wiggy.
Woo, Team Wiggy!
I'll just cut that Team Wiggy bit out at the end.
Shut up.
I have two questions. First, how are you guys feeling? You having a good time? We have a blast.
I'm a little uncomfortable because I'm like kind of bleeding.
So like, so am I though.
Well, he wasn't asking. He was asking me.
You said,
Shut
how
up.
are you guys feeling?
I don't care.
High five. Okay, that was a bit awkwardly timed.
I'm
Second,
a bit uncomfortable.
What is your most memorable moment with each other?
When he told me to like run, and I ran into a glass door. I was like 3. There was also the time he made me run into a table. There was also the time when the chair fell on my face and I lost a tooth. I feel like he was trying to kill me. Basically a lot of like head damage. That's why my head's so small.
Most memorable moment was when Wiggy finally learned how to play video games.
Yeah.
Where's the link to your Discord?
Wait, are you
it's
still
not in the
waiting
description.
for that moment?
We'll make sure we include the Discord link. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Steaming hot questions. Are you two dating?
No.
Nope. It'd be a little weird if we were. How and when did you both meet? When
Also
Wiggy was a year old. What made you both decide to start making videos? The fact that we were wasting our time playing games.
Now we're wasting our time for people.
Yeah.
Yay.
What are your happiest or saddest moments in your life? Can only be one if you choose.
Saddest moment is when a chair fell on my face and I lost a tooth. Happiest moment was when I got a cat or when I got my dog.
My saddest moment, like honestly speaking, not messing around, was when I was left with my grandparents. I think I was like 5 years old, because I have another brother, another sister. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother, and we're all minus Wiggy. Left with our grandparents, and I did not want to be left with them since I realistically didn't know them at all, and I was left with them against my will, and had to spend a year there with them. They do not like me because they're racist. I'm not kidding.
No, that's true. They're racist.
They really dislike Asians, and one of my sisters is also Asian, and my mother came back for me eventually, but that was after a year, and my sister, who was also Asian, was actually shipped off to an orphanage because, you know, my grandparents are literal fucking scum. So that was probably the saddest moment. And then I grew up without my mother's sister. Happiest moment, I'm sorry by the way if that got weirdly emotional. Happiest moment was when I killed Gen in
PvP?
Yeah, in PvP.
You're like, yeah!
Because he was running away for like 5 minutes because he was like 10% health. And I was like, you will not get away! And I chased him down so hard. He fully healed. He turned around, chased me. I ran away. I made it to our people. He ran away again. I eventually tracked him down and killed him. I was like... And then I think Chance killed me. But it was worth it. How old are you, Bo? 22, 27. How's it come up with the name Stix and Wiggy? Already answered.
Yes.
If it could be any item from a bakery, what would it be? Personally, I'd pick a cinnamon swirl or caramel.
I'd be a
bread.
crumb, because no one wants to eat the crumb. I
Very good point. I'd be like a ham and cheese roll because they're delicious.
A ham and cheese roll from a bakery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd eat myself. I'd be so delicious. How did you meet? How did you end up down under? How did we meet? Was explained. How did we end up down under? We were born here. What do you do career-wise? And how do you kind of make YouTube videos?
I'm a spy.
We also answered the career earlier in the video.
But
How'd you kind of make YouTube videos? I'm pretty sure that was also answered.
Yeah.
We don't want to waste our time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite non-MMO game?
The Last of Us.
Legend of Dragoon. Favorite music?
Anime music.
I still can't really say. I listen to a variety of genres. First MMO, Tales of Pirates. Would you do YouTube full time? We would love to do full YouTube and Twitch full time. That'd be so much fun.
That'd be so great.
Do you prefer Twitch or YouTube? YouTube.
YouTube.
But Twitch because for
I
the
like
community.
being able to talk with you guys from Twitch,
Yeah.
but it's easy to just post a video
What
on YouTube.
gear do you guys use? Mic, headphones.
Rode.
Yeah, Rode microphone. I know this thing
It
costs
says-
like $600
It
each.
says Rode. I'm just assuming it says Rode. It says
Yeah, we threw the shit away, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
I probably check the system specs on the computer for it. Headset is
Razer
headset. Razer Naga.
Rode. Yes, Razer Naga.
Same with the mice.
Yeah, because they have a lot of buttons.
Keyboards, I use a K9 Sentinel.
Armageddon.
K9 Sentinel.
Oh, what's my one?
Wiggy's
What's
is
that?
a G910.
G910, if you couldn't hear that.
Yeah. And if you're someone trying to get into MMOs but has never played one before, find a friend.
Wow.
It is much...
What if they had a friend?
Well, find a friend that wants to play with you because it is much more enjoyable when you do it with someone else.
But also be warned that if your friend leaves, you will then not be able to play the game.
Yeah.
Because then you will find it's boring.
Any question you say, if the event horizon of a supermassive rotating black hole emits Hawking radiation at a rate that equals the rate of gamma radiation emission from one laser gunshot in Star Wars fired by a stormtrooper, then are we all real or are we all a dream that a 6-year-old baby is having? What I think is that, like, we're not necessarily the dream of a 6-year-old baby, but I feel like maybe we are trapped. We're trapped in a cycle of never-ending torment and suffering.
This is getting dark.
In a 6-year-old baby's
Crying?
mind.
Basically, we are what happens when a baby cries.
Why'd you start doing YouTube?
We answered that. Is that the question?
Yeah, because we were wasting our time playing games.
Will you really dye your hair pink? Yes, he will.
Yes, I will. I'm not kidding. I will. So
I'll
hurry up
watch
and
it.
get us 20k subs if
Yeah.
you want to see my hair pink. What would you do if you had 1 million subscribers?
I would make a video for like 4 seconds and be like, high five.
Yeah.
I'll make a high five video.
But if you mean what would you do, like, generally, nothing different.
Probably the same stuff since it's clearly
Invest
been
in better
working.
stuff.
It's clearly been working since we
Yeah.
made it to 1 million. Why change?
Yeah. Why broke what ain't broke? Why break what ain't broken? I have a lot of questions. What kind of mics do you use?
Road.
I will have to get back to you on
that.
that when I find out how to check.
Road.
You notice a lot of different accents in Australia? Yeah, there are those like,
You bloody bogan.
yeah, like a bogan kind of accent thing. I don't know. Which are kind of like trashy.
I guess. I mean, there's also ones that sound more British.
Yeah, like proper Australians, they're like, what are you doing? You know, like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. But
I mean, that's probably still like they sound more British, but there's a difference. There's also the Kiwi accent, which is like, yeah.
But they're New Zealanders, dude.
Yeah, but I know, but that's also in Australia. It says,
You know, it's a lot of different accents in Australia.
yeah, in Australia.
We have the like the Aboriginal accents, which are very distinct.
Yes. Then there's the normal
We
Australian.
have the you know, the white trash Australian accents.
Normal
Australian accents.
which is still like a lot of slurred.
Sophisticated Australian accents. The New Zealand or
We
Kiwi
can't describe
accents.
them because they're really hard to imitate.
Yeah.
Like-
Do you, tits or ass? Oh, someone asked a question. Ass. I'm an ass guy.
Boobies.
What's worse, hot or cold? Hot.
Hot, definitely.
If I'm
you're
cold-
you can get warm. If you're hot, it's hard to get cool.
Yeah.
Like it takes forever to like.
Do you accept
down.
fan art? Why,
Yes.
yes, we do.
Yes, if you want to draw this awesome face and this.
Also, I can probably make you some
mediocre-
music.
Really?
Sweet. Can you hit me up on Twitter about that? 'Cause
Or mine. Or,
do you plan on playing Warframe anytime in the future? We have played it once before, but we would love to play more of it.
yes.
How can I
We
meet
need-
you two?
I mean, like we don't really go
Come to
outside.
Australia?
We don't go outside really.
Come to Australia. Do you have any hidden talents / a go-to party trick? Any hidden talents? I don't actually suck at games.
Yes, you do.
Okay, it's not a hidden talent. That's commonly known.
I mean, it's not hidden, but I can draw pictures. I do art stuff. I'm lazy.
I can remove my finger from my hand. But I'm not going to show you how I do it because I can't see the recording, so I'm not sure how much of my hand will even be in the video. So.
I don't have any party tricks. I'm useless at parties.
Do you intend to find a way to include your EU fan base more?
Yes, we do want to actually make characters on the EU servers of some of the games so that we
Yeah.
can do stuff with them. It's not something we're going to do like right this instant, but it is something that we want to do. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Why are your eyes near to bump each other?
Because we're predators, and predators have their eyes on the front of their face.
I'm
where
not even
prey
sure what kind of question that is.
has eyes on the sides of their
Why
heads.
are your eyes near to bump each other? So like, are you talking like this?
Don't stop. You're gonna get an eyelash in your eye.
Dear Wiggy, how many videos more do you think you'll manage to do before giving up your animalistic impulses and finally killing Stix for not stepping out of the fire or doing another annoying / dumb thing like that?
I mean, I've dealt with it this long. I feel like I can last for a while longer before. And
How could you, by the way, Victor Mays? I don't stand in fire on purpose, accidentally.
You go into fire and like, oh no, I didn't know it was going to
So
hurt
your questions
me.
are already asked. I can't think of anything that hasn't already been asked. What's your favorite superhero name for both male and female? Want an answer from each of you guys. Favorite superhero name? What, you mean like made up or ones that already exist?
Arrow. That's perfect. It's straight to the point. It's straight.
I like Mr. Terrific because, you know, how can you get any better than Mr. Terrific?
I feel like that would be Fluffers if Fluffers was a superhero.
For female though, I like the name Poison Ivy.
Black Canary. That sounds awesome.
Do you make enough money to live on
I'm
with
sorry, that's
MMOByte?
both with Arrow.
No, we don't. Let's go up Korea to Guyana. How much do you want to kill yourself playing games with high ping?
I'd rather kill other people with high pain. I wouldn't want to kill myself.
Yeah, and by other people she means me, unfortunately.
Yeah, just like hatchet, like...
Why do you guys get hard-ons for Capricorna?
Because Capricorna is sexy.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Can you honestly say you don't?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Awesome.
I know, that's what
everyone should learn if they want to
it's
be
a
able to
really
beat
cool
people.
fighting style. Well, that looks like all 136 questions.
Answer!
Hopefully we answered them to your guys' satisfaction.
Yeah.
Hopefully now you guys know a little bit more about us. We don't know any more about yous,
But that's
but you
okay.
guys know more about us, so you know.
That's good, I think.
Thank you guys for asking all of them and for helping us get to 15,000.
Yes.
Hopefully the next couple months we can hit 20
And he gets his hair pink.
and I can get a beautiful, fabulous pink hair
Just
color.
remember, guys, I had the pink before he had it.
Wiggy was pink before it was cool,
Yeah.
is what she was trying to say.
I think they knew what I was trying to say.
But yeah, thank you guys for the questions. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Hopefully you got to know us better through this. Hopefully you don't hate us after hearing this.
Would they hate us?
I don't know. Maybe they don't like our answers.
I mean, Ryan doesn't like me, but...
Maybe they just don't like our answers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. and we will see
Main
you
point.
guys in the next video.
The next one.
Bye.
Bye.
We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down.